Hey, welcome back everybody. This is episode 21 of my Crafting Paradise Let's Play series. And I am sorry I did some recording earlier where we turned in a few quests, but I decided to re-record because it was 15 minutes of a lot of talking and I didn't get anything done and I didn't like it, so all we missed out on now is I turned in this quest here, instant delivery, and I took the ME cables, and in the bag where I had a reinforced strong box and another crescent hammer, so there was nothing special. And we turned in a couple of the biome quests and we just got new biomes, so you really didn't miss out on anything when it comes to that. And because when you look in this, I prepared a lot of stuff. I want to get a lot of things done today in preparation for this quest right here with the quantum armor. We do have a lot of UU matter now, close to 200 buckets. And we still need over 600 to finish all the iridium, but the MFSU is always empty now. But it is really not a big slowdown because the recycler keeps getting power. So we're still making scrap at the same speed before, so kind of sat there and just looked at it for a while, and it doesn't seem to be much slower, so I don't think I'm gonna even bother getting more energy in here. It's all about me being AFK and on in the game for this to just continue working. But I wanna here soon, probably next episode, set up the scanner and the replicator so we can actually start making the iridium with the UU matter. But for that, we need its own power, because the replicator can take up to 2048, I think, AU. And I don't want to make something else with blaze rods or charcoal or lava. So we're gonna make a solar panel, high voltage solar array, which I calculated that. To make that, it takes 512 solar panels plus a bunch of transformers and stuff. I didn't calculate those. Those are easy to make. But to make those 512 solar panels, we need 5,120 iron plates, 2,048 redstone, 512 furnaces, 1,536 coal dust and glass, and 6,144 copper cables. Now, I've been cooking up stuff for a while, pulverizing the coal, which we have plenty of coal, plenty of glass, plenty of iron and copper and cobble for the furnaces. The redstone, we just have over 2,000, so we could make it, but then we have no redstone left. So I changed the second sifter, the one that was running gravel, to also dust to get more redstone. And over here, been making iron plates now for a while. I moved this machine up and over so I can extract from the bottom, because I think that's the only way you can extract from metal formers. And once we have all the iron plates that we need... Oh, because I put in it. I was just wondering why there's nothing happening, but the chest still has some in it. And once all these are done and all that stuff, I keep putting it into the ME. Because the ME will then easily show us, you know, how many do you have of each. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is, I added a recipe for the flux crystal, because I needed to make those, and or other ME machines, every once in a while you need them, so I'm like, okay, let's make the pattern. And the problem is that when you, let's say, put in 8, make me 8 of these, okay? It's gonna request the items for one at a time from the logistics network. And while that is working and all nice and good, it is very slow, because you guys know that all the barrels and stuff are all the way in the other factory. So until the one set is here, it makes one. Then it requests the next one. and so on. So what I've been doing here is simply, you know, always have a stack or more of certain items in here that we often need. So when we get to other recipes, for example, pistons or whatever, then the stuff is already in the ME in the drives downstairs, and it makes it real fast. I just got to be on top of keeping a small stock of items in here, and I think that that works very well. And I wanted to make a mention of something else that a viewer told me in the comments, and I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Danielle Veskandar mentioned that if you take these encoded patterns and you shift right click, it unencodes it. I didn't know that, and I really wanted to give him credit for telling me this, because that's really awesome. So I can undo all these and stack them and then get rid of this chest again. So thanks again for that comment. So now let's get started with the things. I want to do 3 things. I want to set up rubber production, because we need 6,144 rubber for all these copper cables, and I'm not doing that by hand, so we're going to change that over. Second thing is we're going to go to the nether, set an endothermic pump up, and pump a lot of lava into a new iron tank that I set up over there. I'll show you later, in preparation for the next quest lines down here, Remixing Paradise, because I did have a peek into it in a single player, in a testing world, sorry, just to find out, you know, what's ahead. And we need thousands and thousands of buckets of lava to turn in for multiple quests. It's not just one quest. So I wanted to just start preparing this, so we start collecting a lot of lava. And then the third thing I want to do is we're going to send up an ender quarry today in the deep dark, because we have a lot of metals, but we only have very few diamonds. 149 plus I think 50 something in the ME. And like I mentioned, we just barely have 2,000 redstone, which is all going to be needed for the solar panels. Alright, so I'm trying to talk here really fast, guys. I'm sorry. But I want to get all this done with you guys, so I don't need to record again, and then you guys missed out on all the fun. So we have, I think, way over 30,000 charcoal in the deep storage unit. So if I change this over for a day or so to rubber trees over here, I don't think it's gonna matter. We won't even notice it. I already brought the barrel over here. We only have 539, so what I figured is I'm gonna turn off the planter now to get rid of the last saplings that are up there. And we gotta wait a second here so I can prepare the rest. And I don't want to hold on to anything but rubber. So that's why I brought a trash can here, and just waiting for this to finish over here. Help this out like that. Should be finished any second. Come on. Oh, of course, it's gotta be a big one, right? Almost. Because I don't want to break the cable and then this node here has some other stuff in it and whatever. So, alright. That is pretty much done. And by the way, I've been using saplings instead of leaves over here. So we're back up to 28 stacks of dirt. And I just been, because we're voiding over here constantly. So, let's break this guy here. So that is all done. And this guy for now, and this guy. And then I figured we're coming down like this. And over into this barrel. I brought one more. Alright, now let's take all these out. And we're gonna put them here, make me dirt. And I brought rubber saplings. And we put... Doesn't really matter, nothing needs... Okay. Turn this back on. And let's keep an eye on here. 27. 31. Okay, and once this is full of saplings, all the other saplings go in here, and I don't care about the wood. We have half a barrel of jungle wood and another half a barrel of this rubber wood over in the workshop, and I don't think I'll ever need that much jungle wood for building. And if we do, then we just do it again, but for now we just void this. And once this barrel gets full with rubber and I would miss it or anything... Oh yeah, I forgot. I was just looking here. Only 4,096. But I brought the upgrades. So we can get 8,192. So once this is full, then we have enough rubber and then some to make all the copper cables. Okay, so this is set up and we don't need to worry about it anymore. Now let's do... Yeah, now we go to the nether and set up the endothermic pump. Do I have juice? Yes. And I prepared the part in the nether just so we don't need to waste a lot of time finding a spot. And I'm going to run the power for both the endothermic pump and the ender quarry off our tesseract system down here. If we don't have enough power to run all of this, then I'm gonna just extend it and make more power there. But I really don't want to outsource power to these places, because we might not have them run forever. So, and we could just upgrade. We could add more. There's that energy cell can take a lot more input. So yeah, you guys remember here we made the refined firestone, and I flew that way a little bit and this way. This is quite a big lava lake close to the portal, so I figured we set it up here first. Just made this little building. Actually, let me put a light in here so nothing can spawn. I don't know if it actually matters, but gas cannot shoot at us. So here is... We had 2 of these from quests. So one is here, and I needed to build another one to make the ender quarry, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And you just place that so pretty much the bottom of the pump touches the top of the lava. That's it. And if nothing changed from back in the days last time I used one of these, then this should keep this chunk loaded and there should be no problem. So we are going to use this channel still, number 1, but we want no items. We want fluid sand. That should not matter, right? I don't think it will. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And energy receive. Okay. Just worried because we do send mob essence around on the same channel, but we should be fine. So that's it. I think this should work. Now I'm gonna run... Well, actually, I'm gonna fly back. That's quicker. And we run over to the tank and set that part up. I did set up, we still had a bunch, you guys remember in that chest, iron tank parts, and then I made more and way too much. We could set up another tank. But, oh well, it doesn't matter. And this is a 7x7x8, so that can hold 6,200 buckets of lava. And that should be enough, especially because the thermic pump actually brings lava over quite fast. So now on... Oh, I'm not gonna risk that, because if I set this now to receive fluid, then I know my luck, we might get a bucket of mob essence in there before the lava kicks in. I'm gonna pick up a bucket of lava first and put it by hand into the tank to make sure we get the right stuff. Because that would suck. Kind of fits right here behind the factory. I think that's a good spot for it. Alright. So now this has lava. And now if I... Why do I have a chicken? happening? Alright, fluid receive and power off. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there we go. Flowing in. Whoa, 29 buckets already. Alright, so this is nice and fast. Okay, so we got lava set up, and I do have a valve here and a valve in the middle on the bottom again, just so I know where the middle is if we ever want to make this a 9x9, but I don't think so. And if we need the lava for something, for example, to pump it into a QDS, then we can set that up here. Or if we can't keep up with the lava production for magmatics or something, we can always tap in here. So now that is set up. Now let's go to the deep dark. And hopefully I got everything, because, to tell you the truth, I've never set up an ender quarry, just regular quarries. But I checked the wiki. I didn't test this or anything. You guys see I put stairs here because I was coming up and down so many times I got tired of hopping. There it is again. Earlier I had a skeleton spawn here, and check, I just pressed F7 to show us where mobs can spawn. I don't know where they're coming from. There is no yellow X, there's nothing. This is dangerous. I don't know if there's something up there and they drop down. Ah well. So I learned that because I was about to make landmarks, but then I checked the wiki, and these quarries you need to actually mark with just vanilla fences. So I set this up. This is 4x4 chunks, and this is just on the inside. So if the quarry takes the inside here, it would then do a 62x62 area. I have no idea how these pillars here are gonna affect it and stuff, but we'll see. So let me get everything out of here. Now I'm gonna put this guy first, but don't give it power. Okay, that's supposedly how you place it. Analyzing fence. Successfully established boundary. 0% completed. Okay, because I thought that this type of quarry you can upgrade with like efficiency or silk touch. I don't know if that is a different quarry. Ah well, it's okay. And now I figured we're gonna put the tesseract on top to give it power. And I read that maximum power, let me check here, the thing can draw is up to 560 RF a tick, and every block costs 100 RF a tick. So that might get us to the limit, but we'll see. And once it can't get rid of the items, it actually stops, which I like very much. So that we can't have any overflow. But I figured we go into a chest first, and then from here out with a node. And then from there we go up one. I'm gonna do this here. Let me see. Let's just come over here. Alright, and the first thing I'm gonna set up is the trash can. Actually, one over. Trash can. And on top of that, we're gonna put a filter pipe. And then we use a item filter that we're gonna set up for cobble, gravel, and sand. I didn't bring any dirt because I don't think there's any dirt in the deep dark. And if there is, then I'll deal with it when we get to it. So now this is set to cobble, gravel, and sand. And now, what color is this? You can see it better when you do it like this. It looks like dark gray. So that one. You put the filter in here, so now everything that comes in here and that is part of this filter should automatically get trashed. And then I brought 2 obsidian chests because I have no idea how much ore there is here. And I'm most likely not gonna process the iron, copper, aluminum, tin, all that stuff. We're just gonna have it, and if we ever need it, then we set something up. But we have so much metal in our barrels that I actually had to upgrade them because they're all over 64 stacks now. The iron is going down because I'm making these 5,120 plates. So we're just going to keep storing here. What I'm after is all the redstone and the diamonds and maybe even Certus quartz and stuff like that. We'll see. As long as it's going, it's not going to go bad. And it's a lot of storage room in 2 of them. So hopefully that is enough. Now let me just double check. Oh yeah. I wanted to put in 5 speed upgrades and 1 stack upgrade. I just had them, so I'm going to use those. And now, if we put this guy up here, items nothing, fluid nothing, and energy receive. And this should be going. 21 blocks scanned. So there's no animation, nothing here? Like I said, I never used one of these guys. What do you mean scanning? Why aren't you digging? Wow, 0.04% complete. This is gonna run forever. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, I wanted it to be up here in the air because it's a lot safer. If I set it down there on the floor, then I gotta build a wall and light everything up, and I figured that there's not gonna be any mobs up here because I did light it up. There's no yellow axis. Don't know where they're coming from. All right, let's see if... Wow. Holy moly. Oh boy, I hope we're not getting too much of this marble and limestone. And if we do, then I just stop it and maybe put some barrels here for those, but we should have enough. Different cobbles, different tin, different copper. Well, cool. It seems to be working, even though... Does this start from the bottom up, or does it maybe not even pick up cobble? I have no idea what's going on, guys. Just looking at my other screen if it says anything else here. Well, it's digging up stuff. I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna break here for like 15 minutes, and then we'll see what happened. So I'll be back for you guys just in a second. So as soon as I saw the dirt down there, because I couldn't explain why I didn't see anything happening, and I don't know if you guys can see, but there is some very faint purple particles every once in a while. And when you look down there, like right where my cursor is pointing now, there's cobble. And within a few seconds, this is gonna turn to dirt. And I think it goes from bedrock up. What is that? Y-axis at a time. Yep, it just turned to dirt. So now when I saw this, I remember reading or seeing in another person's Let's Play, I don't remember, that the Ender Quarry replaces everything with dirt. So that's how it works. It does actually pick up everything, cobble and so on, but it replaces everything with dirt that it digs up. And I guess that is also server friendly. And if you look at the overlay of what chunks are loaded, that chunk right there is the one it's working in right now. That is the one furthest away. And then it's either gonna go in this chunk or that chunk. I don't know which direction it's gonna take first. But that's pretty cool. Look at that, there's a creeper. How did they get up here? Alright, anyways. So when you look in this chest, you see all the cobble and stuff coming through. So that all gets voided, and this is how far we got now in been maybe 15-20 minutes, so this is actually really fast. I did go back to the base and checked on the power. Well, the thing was sucking us dry, so I added 5 more magmatics, and we'll check on it in a second if the power now can keep up. and also how we're doing on lava. So I'm gonna let this go and then update you guys next episode of what happened here. But now I'd like to go back, check on the power, and also the tree farm first. How much rubber we're making. By the way, you guys have any explanation or any way how to fix this? I keep losing cows and sheep. Okay? There were doors here. I took out the doors and actually closed this. So there's 2 rows of solid blocks. But they still glitch through the wall. See? Right over there. He's glitching right now. Anybody have any idea how I can stop that? Do I need to make this too thick or anything? Just down below in the comments, let me know if you have any experience on how to stop that. But I think it's a pain in the... Wow. We already made 52 stacks of rubber. So this is gonna be full. Wow, in probably under 2 hours, and then I can change this back. That's awesome. Ah, no idea that that's so fast, but this poop works great. You guys see here, there's 1066 millibuckets in it now. So this actually kicked in once. Somehow they got mob essence in here again because we put 1 bucket in here by hand when we set it up. So 66 millibuckets were actually sucked in. So this works out. And the first time I did it like this, and always gonna do that from now on. Now let's check on the lava. Oh my lord. It's already full. Are you kidding me? How fast is this pump? Alright, we're gonna take a look at that before the end of the episode. I want to see that cobblestone field, how much it took already. And now we check on... Oh, sorry, lava's over there. I wanted to check on that first. And then we check on the power. Ooh. Well, set up 5 new ones, so that would have been 20 buckets to fill those right away. So that would have been one of these. Let's see if this is going down. So we're not making enough lava. So it is quite possible that I'm simply gonna use... You know what? Let's do that right now. And we're just gonna stop this completely and... Yep. And then put something else in this building. Where'd it go? There it is. What? We're just gonna use that tank over there now, guys. I mean, our lava problems are gone. And I figure out what we're gonna do with that building. Definitely gonna take down all the crucibles in the basement and in that building because they do cause a lot of FPS lag. Okay, put you there. And this is not even gonna budge. I mean, this doesn't care. Cool. Alright, so lava problem solved. And we got an empty building. Maybe I'll pipe the UU matter from this building over here. And we put that solar array in the ceiling. And then set up those 3 new machines in here. I think that's a good idea. We're gonna do something like that. And power, let's see. Okay, it does keep up now. Cool. So I set up, there was 1 missing here and I put 4 more on the top. So now we have enough power to... Does move up there, but not in here. That's interesting that the Whaler tooltip shows it better than when you actually go in here. Of course I could throttle it, but I want the Ender Quarry to run on full speed. Okay, now a couple of things I wanted to talk with you guys about while I make my way over into the nether is what do you guys think about these quests here? What is your personal opinion about how this was implemented? These 2 right here, the redefining paradise and the part 2 of having to do all these biome research. While I think the idea is cool, it's really not exciting. I personally think it is boring. I don't even know if I would call this a grind. You know, you just load up the biome, have that thing in you, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes later it completes, and then you change and go to the next one. I love the whole spatial with the biomes. I think it's great. And I think that I don't even make enough use of these biomes. There might be a lot of hidden gems in there that we haven't seen because I'm really playing this like a pure skyblock almost. Oh, that's not too bad. So I'd like to get your opinion on that. And then the other thing is that, is there any mod packs that, because once once we actually craft the paradise, and we finished every single quest in this book, that's my goal for this Let's Play series. I am going to retire this Let's Play series, and then I would like to move on another single player Let's Play series. I want to keep one single player at all times, and then 1 to 2 multiplayer Let's Play series, which I don't know when the third one is gonna start, but it's probably gonna be a little bit ways, actually longer away than I initially expected it to be. So I'd like to hear from you guys. Is there any other mod packs that you're really interested in, that you think that I should make a Let's Play about? I know... Yes. Like, a lot of people are playing that... I think I'm gonna get the name wrong. Material Energy or something like that, which looks like a really cool mod pack. Others are casting a lot of the Crash Landing, which looks interesting, but it hasn't really swept me off my feet. It does look really cool. I'm watching other guys' Let's Play series on that. I'm watching Dyers and Purple Mentats. And I also saw that I think Nemson and WTF Geek started one about it. I'm gonna check them out. But anyways, if there's any other mod packs that you guys would like to see me do a Let's Play on, give me some ideas. I mean, we still have many episodes before this is gonna end. So don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm running out of power. Ah! Yeah, I'm glad I'm not over lava. Get out of here. Alright, so let me know. I'd like to get ideas, and I'm not gonna rush this Let's Play. I want to enjoy this. I can't wait until we get to the actual, the crafting our planet. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get to that point, so I'm really interested about it. And I know that the next part of the quest book here, there's gonna be a lot of more automation. We need to set up this one right here, and a lot of stuff also. We need to collect flux and I think not flux, whatever they're called, from Tomcraft, a lot of aspects and so on, and bottles, and there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. I also have I think a really cool plan on how we're gonna automate the living rock from Botania. I had some ideas about that, because we're gonna need a few hundred of those also. So there's a lot of cool things that we still have left to do. But give me ideas if you guys have anything that you want to see me do in this mod pack and so on. Oh, it's funny. In third person you can't throw eggs. Huh. I was gonna throw eggs at you guys. I can't. Okay. Anyways, on this note, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel. And if you haven't yet, subscribe so you get updates to all my series. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye bye.